So hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Success Supplements. So today we will be talking about Red Race, Life's Financial Trap from the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. So there was once a donkey dragging a cart with its owner dangling a carrot in front of the donkey's nose. The donkey's owner may be going where he wants to go, but the donkey is simply chasing an illusion. Many of us, we are like the donkey, chasing after money. If the donkey could see the whole picture, it might rethink its choice of chasing the carrot. Many a times when our financial life takes its turn and goes for the worse, we oftentimes react rather than to observe. Rich Dad said, learn to use your emotions to think and not think with your emotions. Emotional thinking is like, I want this job, or I deserve a raise, instead of saying, am I missing something, or is working hard the best solution to this problem? Don't get this wrong. School is great, but school does not teach you how to be rich. It focuses on scholastic and professional skills, to be an employee and not an employer. Many graduates finds a good job, earns a good amount of money, and usually spend it all. And that's the reason why there are so many people who are slave to money, despite earning millions and millions of dollars. Unfortunately, for many of us, school is the end and not the beginning. I want to share a story of Ben. So Ben, from a very young age, was really good at his studies. He would get good grades, and like most kids, he made his parents proud. His parents would always advise him to study hard and find a safe and secure job, which Ben does after graduating. So Ben is now working for a company, and finally as an adult, money comes in his life. He starts to hang out with his friends and goes to places where young people like to hang out, falls in love, dates, and finally gets married. So little Ben, now as an adult with his wife, decides to get a new house, perhaps a new car, a new television, and so on. After a few years, they gave birth to a child. So with the new member in the family, their expense gets even higher. After a few years, his son, now as an adult, needs money for his college, as well as Ben have to save for his retirement. So he starts working even harder, seeking promotions and raises. Promotions come, but so does another child. So Ben begins to work even harder, stuck in the cycle of get up, go to work, and pay bills. Get up, go to work, and pay bills. Tired and exhausted, Ben did not realize that he caught himself in what is called the discreet and notorious the red race, where the demand for money gets higher every month and every year. This is the life of an average educated person, working for the bosses in their company, not getting enough time to spend with their friends and families, and always running shortage of money. What is more surprising is that they advise their children to do the same thing, to study hard, get good grades, and find a safe and secure job. You see, our life is controlled by two emotions, fear and greed. Fear of not having enough money. Waking up in the middle of the night, terrified about paying bills is a horrible way to live. To live a life dictated by the size of a paycheck is not really a life. Working hard all your life and not exploring your dreams with your loved ones is cruel. And greed of having more money. The joy, pleasure, comfort, and happiness that money offers is often short-lived and soon needs more money for more joy, more pleasure, more comfort, and more happiness. And this is the reason why Rich Dad advised little Robert to understand how fear and greed runs the life of so many people. The one reason emotions of fear and greed controls you is ignorance of money. When you start to ignore money, saying money doesn't matter or money is powerless, like the poor dad, it is very likely that you will suffer financially. And that is why financial education is so important, which most school doesn't teach. There are mainly two steps you need to know to achieve your financial goal: assets and liability, which I've covered in my previous video. So if you haven't watched that video yet, I'll link that in the description, so please make sure to watch. So if you have enjoyed and learned something from this video, make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share, and see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe and take care.